So tell me this, ladies. You've been living with a man for as long as I have, and you buy a house together, and that man proceeds not to tell you that he has not been paying the mortgage, and you don't know how long it's been. Just so much so he doesn't know whether or not we're going to lose the house, and has 100 million excuses on why he didn't pay the mortgage. So there's that. Don't know whether or not I'm going to lose my house because he didn't want to be responsible and pay the mortgage on the house because he said that was what he was going to do. He was going to start his business and pay the mortgage. All I was supposed to do was pay every single other bill and every single other thing, right? So then you file income tax. And come to find out, he did a sleazy, slimy job with somebody. And he or they lied about what they were doing with their taxes. And the money we were supposed to get for taxes, gone. All $10,000 or $12,000 is supposed to come, gone. Because of something he did and lied about. So, doesn't pay the mortgage for God knows how long. Doesn't say anything. It's none of my business. Doesn't fix the vehicles until he gets put in a spot to where he has to prove they're broken, or he admits they were never broken, or he just drives them. Doesn't pay any bills whatsoever, right? Every grand slam, he'll put a little bit of groceries in the house and then use it against me for the next 2 to 3 months. Okay? And then has nothing, doesn't do any activities, doesn't take us anywhere, doesn't plan anything. Everything that's planned, everything that we did was me, okay? Was me. The only reason dude went into Missoula with us and stayed at my sister's house, well, that's only because it was a free place to stay. He would find a way to be gone the whole time and not do any activities with us or have anything to do with us. Okay? I always paid my own way with my own money. Anything he put in, he should have put in, if not more. Okay? As a man. Do you women not agree that a man should pay for something? Or should he just live off of me and I pay for everything and expect nothing while he sits around and just does everything he wants to and lives his life? Is that the modern day relationship where the woman pays for everything, gets nothing for years and years on end? Okay? All the things we did throughout the years, those always started in fights. And they always ended with me feeling like shit. And then we would go. So I would feel like shit and feel bad and feel just disgusting in myself. God, for how fucking dare me for making him do something with us. He used to say, oh, it's because I'm out of town working all the time. I'm tired. But he'd spend the whole week out at the bars, drinking and playing the Keno machines with his buddies. He'd come home for one day maybe, and he'd complain at the same time as having me feed him, do his laundry, make him feel good, and then I would. My food stamps would pay for his out-of-town food because he needed all his money to spend at the casinos and not on the other females. The ones that were all over the Snap map, taking pictures and videos of him and his co-workers. All the time, I watched the Snap map in Belgrade, in Bozeman, Libby, Montana. I seen them all. How many adventures he was having when he was so tired. Okay? The proof I had. The proof I showed him. The fact that I could tell him where he was at and what he did. The fact that his co-workers, when they got so drunk and obliviated, they forgot who I was, so they talked a whole lot to me, because Steph was one of the guys. Okay? So is this the way modern day relationships work? The woman just pays, and after 10 years, you guys are seriously on the kick that women like me Okay? Because after so long, we're just finally opening our mouths because we didn't leave before. Because we didn't do this before. Because we didn't do that before. So y'all are just a bunch of liars and you're complaining about your situation. You think we'd give up 10, 15, 20 years of our life just to sit here and complain? You really think that? You really think I gave up time with my kids? Time to create something for myself? You think I gave all of that up, every single bit of it, to build this life for him? All this is for him. This whole life that I'm living, this is what he asked for. This is what he wanted. This is what he told me would make my Prince Charming dreams come fucking true, okay? This was the life. This was what I was waiting for. And I'm like, no fucking way, dude. Is this for real? This? Lying and cheating and disrespect, betrayal, bad human being, bad common courtesy, bad fucking manners. Okay? I don't care how hard you work. When you act the way you do in life, you are fucking lazy. Okay? You are fucking lazy. When you do not protect your family, that means you do not protect your family. Just because in certain situations you did the damn thing doesn't mean you protect your family, because when the little things happen, you're not there. When the illnesses happen, you're not there. So you slept on the couch with me a couple of times because the kids were sick, and then you complained that I made you sleep on the couch and that your back and your body hurt and that you just couldn't deal with it. What am I, your mommy? What did I make you just act angry? Did I make you throw tantrums? Did I make you not be a grown-up? Did I just make you so upset? Oh yeah, it was just me over the past 10 years coming back to him. It was just me over the past 10 years, begging me to stay after all the cheating I found out about. Or you driving almost over an hour drive. You got there in 35 fucking minutes because I was done because you had an affair on me, okay? And you begged me to stay? How about after I found your fucking penis picture inside of another girl's vagina, which was the thumbnail to a goddamn porn video you made? You made a video with some chick and then gaslit me and manipulated me into just being like, okay, dude, it's fine. Do whatever you want. Or how about the girl in the motel that you had me get you, and then you went to the room with her while I laid out on the bed, and then you fucked her, and then you came out and you were upset that I was like, wow, you actually did that, and you did it, and then you gaslit me and made me feel bad, and then we went about our day. If you want me to keep going, ladies, over the 10-year span, or all the bullshit, oh, you should have about him. What about him? What did you do for him? 10 fucking years, bitch. I did 10 fucking years. And I'm so tired of people acting like I didn't do it. I'm so tired of his friends acting like, oh, Steph did that. I didn't do shit. I didn't never blow up his phone, never called him, not even in emergencies would I call him. Okay? Because he made it very clear he wasn't that person. How many times I got told, if you want romance, go fucking find it. It ain't here, honey. Go find it somewhere else. How many times I got told, you want somebody to do that for you? Go fucking find them. Or kick rocks. How many times I heard kick rocks? I took accountability. I stayed. I enabled. I allowed, okay? But it doesn't mean 10 years fucking after, you just get away with it. It doesn't mean 10 years later, you get to say none of it happened, okay, buddy? I'm fucking tired. And I'm going to keep fucking coming out with more and more. Every time I feel hurt. Every time I feel upset. Every time I got to think about the fact that I got to start over because you fucking completely screwed me and mine. And while you're out playing Fantasyland with all your friends and family, while they act like you did nothing because none of them make you take accountability, well, here I am making you take accountability because none of your weak-ass people can be honest and make you take accountability for the weak-ass, punk-ass motherfucker that you are.